giving us the opportunity so that we can talk to us, talk to our students. To the other members, like the mentors of this, not all of them are here for the information, sir. Some are busy doing other things, not that they are not interested, but they are doing some other work that is important for the university. I would like to address myself particularly to the students who have come from various countries of Africa. I want to look at this 1 month period you're going to be in Gulu University as an opportunity. And this is a very great opportunity, not everybody are privileged to have it. You have got this opportunity to come and meet different members of the academia from Gulu University, meet fellow students from different parts of Africa, share your ideas, and it is also an opportunity for you to learn, and I believe the learning aspect is the most important. And we believe that by the end of this meeting of 1 month, you will not only learn, but you will also experience completely what you have been learning. You will be exposed to the field, you will go and meet in a different environment. And I would like you to know that Uganda is a unique country, and I'm grateful that you have also come. It has its problems, but it also has a lot of good, interesting things that you are going to experience. What I ask you during this time requires discipline. Because when you are disciplined, you learn. And particularly, we shall try to stick to the program as stipulated, as later will be stipulated by Dr. Lamar. Doctor, we also thank you to be a lead person in this area. We think without you, it would have been difficult for us to come together. And if it was not your collaboration with Kodeshwe, maybe we will not be able to get the funding which is necessary to keep us. So I would like to stop by saying thank you very much, and we expect a great period when we shall learn from each other. The mentors will learn from the students will learn from us, and we shall all together learn from the environment where we are interacting with. Thank you very much.
The Afriak fellows who are here, my dear, with due respect, we thank you for honoring our invitation and for fulfilling your promise of being here today to launch our program. All the esteemed guests, fellow scholars, the mentors, I thank you for being here from 8 up to now. You still look very fresh. It's really an honor for you, Vice Chancellor, to come in to launch the Gulu University Afriak Intellectual Hub today. It means a lot, not only to me, not only to Gulu University, not only to Uganda, but to Africa at large. It is our pleasure that amongst all the other African universities, Gulu University was sought. I would like to say today that we did not apply for this, but because of the excellence and the excellent work that we are doing at Gulu University, Kodeshwe came into partnership with us. I am very glad that you have been following this very keenly, and you played a very big role in making this come to reality. Thank you very much. This milestone marks our commitment to harnessing knowledge. We know and we have gotten many medals as a center of excellence in bridging knowledge system, indigenous knowledge, and a lot of innovations coming from this fellowship with intellectual property rights requirement. And I would like to report to you that the Dean of the Faculty of Law was here, and because of her busy schedule, She was going for a meeting, but she did not leave this meeting. Dr. Amolo is here. You can stand up for the recognition. We're going to be with them for the rest of the 27 days remaining. And she has great programs for them, taking them to the other NGOs here that are doing things in conflict resolution. She's also going to take them to the court sessions and many other practical areas. She'll bring in other mentors from the Faculty of Law to the fellows who would require guidance from them. And also here we have Dr. Stephen Lamole from the Institute of Peace. He has been my partner and very instrumental in making sure that this program comes into reality together with Dr. Awiche Charles of UMI, because we know we have already partnership with UMI, and that partnership gave rise to this. He has actually made contact with the K-Kalpa actually, where the fellows will go to witness cases which are being handled live. We thank him for that. Then we have David Moore from the Faculty of Education. He's right over there. David has been with us from the very beginning of trying to design, figure out what special mentorship program the fellows would need, and everything that is happening around David. So David, we thank you for what you're doing, and he has continued to keep close to them. And we have put forward a request to the Faculty of Education to allow him get out to be with mentoring students at least for the next 27 days. Then we have Professor Lajul. He has been with us all through. I think the majority of the team are now all around him. Yes, so and then we have Lamaro here. She's from the Faculty of Education, Dr. Lamaro. She's been since morning and had very interesting discussions with them. And she also identified other mentors that can be useful for them. And we thank you very much for that. We have Pamela Opi. Pamela is the Deputy Dean of Students here. And where fellowship and studentship is concerned, she is at the center. So when you say you want to tour, if you fail to tour anywhere, put a rope on her neck. She is here, maybe she stands, you may want to see her. So from the university side also again, we have a very Gloria, who is a youth and has been with them, moving all around, trying to solve their problem, taking them to get their SIM cards. I wouldn't say other things because we have clapped before I say it. So yeah, so Gloria, thank you for that. And I think on Friday she will also be taking you to see the organic farming, mixing traditional method and modern method. And then I also want to do the ICT team. They are here, and we are going to continue seeing more. And one of them is a mentor to the person who is doing digital something. He was here yesterday, but unfortunately, he lost a nephew yesterday. They called him abruptly, then he went and never came back. But he called me in the night that I lost him. So we pray for the soul of the departed one. He will be with you as well, and things will continue working well. Gulu University is a center of innovation. I'm glad you all have picked that, and you haven't gone very far. You have just done not even 1/10 of what you should do. And then you will also see cultural heritage for sustainable development. That shouldn't be a problem. Our Vice Chancellor from tomorrow on will take you through how to do research using community-based participatory action research. It is the best educationist of the year last year in the whole of Africa, and I think the world. He is very good. You will realize that. So to you and the others, we have 3 very powerful objectives for our hub, which is Gulu University Afriak Intellectual Hub. One big thing is fostering interdisciplinary research and collaboration, and you have noted that all of us are coming from different faculties, and all the faculty members will be here, so we are very rich as far as human resource for academia is concerned. You will not miss anything, so we promise that that objective will be completed to the fullest. And then the second objective is to promote innovation in cultural preservation and entrepreneurship. So we are going to start now and then go to the cultural sites around and the chief dome. And that is endless. You are not going to finish all of them within the 27 days. That is, we are sure they will get what they want. And finally, to empower local communities through knowledge sharing. So we started yesterday. We went, we found these people had made Layata move, and they were all very excited about the Layata, and they saw the process and how it is. That is just one of them. So you are going to enjoy Gulu University. It is team. In my conclusion is team. Let's build a workable team, a team that understands each other and works together for the good of having our intellectual hub, not only the best in Africa, but the best in the world. So let's work together to drive positive change, to preserve our rich heritage and shape Africa's future. Thank you. I say this for community transformation and for my country, Uganda. Opportunity to invite our Vice Chancellor to launch the Gulu University Afriak Intellectual Hub and to address the congregation. Thank you.
We are coming for this Afriak Intellectual Hub activities. So I would like to start by declaring the hub launched. Great. Thank you very much. And I would like to once again welcome to Gulu University. Yesterday we talked briefly about the university, and I believe most of it you will learn as you stay with us. We have other campuses in Beje. We will have to tour that, where we have the Institute of Peace and Strategic Studies is located. And tomorrow we are going to change it to another function altogether. The Institute of Peace and Strategic Studies played a great role in restoring peace in this sub-region, which was affected by a lot of insurgents activities by different insurgent groups, which I think you will learn that history. And what innovation did we achieve from the Institute of Peace? We engineered the Matuku concept and the non-judicial system to the traditional African system of reconciliation, alternative justice system, of not punishing the offender, but reconciling the offender and the offended. That was in our tradition. In Africa, we had no jails. We don't take people to jail. Jail is a new concept. In Africa, we use shame. Shame and embarrassment to keep peace. But those ethics and etiquettes have been crushed by Western civilization. In Gulu here, we are saying we need to restore some of those elements before they disappear. And through the matuput is the drinking of bitter herbs. Stephen Langole here will tell you a lot of those efforts that the Institute of Peace was involved in, including getting reconciliation with wild animals. Because when people were in camps, the wild animals took over the space that was left. And the wild animals included snakes, elephants, and even lions. Once the antelopes and the buffaloes come, lions come because the other one hit the other one. So there were a lot of efforts made to drive the elephants out of the area. The snakes just ran away with their own. Because where human beings are, snakes don't stay. So the elephants were driven off by encouraging community members to plant chili. You know what chili is. Elephants don't like chili. And definitely people were able to regain areas where they used to fight, and the animals were able to go back. All this had to be done. Then the people who are near the game parks, animal conservation, were told not to plant things which animals love. We are not told not to keep goats, because goats will invite lions. Those lions are not in the wild. But now I think harmony is being instituted. So the important thing here is the traditional knowledge system that we have created. In Gulu, we are known for the alternative knowledge systems. We have our center here, where we do a lot of things. We are going to learn, trying to cover. That is not a home. It's a replica where we meet. It's a university facility where we bring local elders. We don't bring them into this kind of university. It will shock them. And once you are shocked, your brain will shut down. When we take them there, they talk freely, they do whatever they want. You know, like you had one it was Ululeti. When Ululeti, this kind of building, the echoes are too much. But when you do it there, it's okay, because that is the environment. There is no much trouble. Because of these related activities, we are known for community university engagement. And our community university engagement is closely connected to the revival of indigenous knowledge systems, which, and I think that is why Odessa decided to select us. In Africa, we do a lot of this. I know there are many universities that do that, but for us, we do a lot of practice. Indigenous knowledge system related to medicine, Namara is very critical. Alternative medicine. We are saying if Chinese have their medicine being recognized internationally, why not us in Africa? We should have African medicine recognized, but African medicine has for long been disparaged by white European colonialists. They despise our medicine, and they have left us despising our medicine. When we talk about our medicine, and some of it are very important, Alice Kamara here, who is organizing helped quite a lot in the fight against COVID-19. Remedies, one of the strong remedies of COVID-19 originated from food and originated from African traditional medicine. And that medicine was used as a remedy for flu. It was used as a remedy for flu, but it was being despised. So we went and did arguments up to in front of the president, where the modern medical doctors were saying, you are wrong, and we are saying, but it works. You get the point. The modern, the trained doctors said, you are killing people. That is where I admire our president, and I still admire him. The president said, do people not die in your hospitals? And then they die. So it means if a person dies when he is doing modern procedures in your hospital, that death is okay. But when they die, when we are using our medicine, that death is wrong. Are you getting the logic? Dying in the hospital or dying under treatment of the traditional healer, is it not all death? But apparently, the death with the medical healer is an unethical death. But the death in the hospital is an ethical death. Are you getting how they can bound on us? They create frameworks that delegitimize us and we accept. Ours is illegitimate. Theirs is legitimate. These are frameworks which we should resist. And I believe as African intellectual fellows, you must learn to create that resistance and say that ours is equally correct. Because not even all the modern medicine can cure all the sicknesses. So if they are also trying to cure cancer, then the people still die of cancer. We are also trying to cure cancer, and the people still die of cancer. Why is the people who die in our hands trying our medicine? Their death is wrong, and the death this side is correct. Is there any fairness? There is no fairness. That is why we are saying there must be fairness in knowledge systems. African traditional knowledge and their efforts must be legitimized, must be accepted. Our triumphs and errors should not be relegated as unethical, and their triumphs and errors is correct. We are all on the board of using our knowledge for solving one problem. So don't say mine is illegal and yours is legal. That is a way of alienation and exclusion, which as Africans we must refuse. And I really thank Odesse for allowing this to happen. Because if they are not supported, you are coming here. Of course, still we support from MasterCard. Well, MasterCard is still an American-Canadian-based organization. You do not know the trick they're having behind, but let us take advantage of whatever finances they give us to do what is good for us. I know MasterCard is everywhere. MasterCard is supporting us under Forum, MasterCard is supporting us under Codestria, MasterCard is supporting us under Fawe, MasterCard is supporting us literally everywhere. We need to understand their interests. The reason Trump will not clamp on MasterCard is because they are based in Canada. But it's an American organization. You get the point? So we really thank Codestria for seeking this support from MasterCard to bring you here to promote, to bring young people to promote knowledge democracy. Knowledge democracy. I really don't want to talk very long because this is my area of subject. So, coming to universities in Africa. As universities in Africa, we should not be boxed by Western epistemology. We need to create our own African epistemology and philosophies. And And there are a lot of efforts that we are engaging in. Amara is bringing the codex here, we have the unitary, and it is being coordinated from here. With other universities, of course, most of them based in European University and India. But we collaborate with people who accept our perception. We have Victoria in Canada, we have Adelaide, we have, of course, even in Britain, Bristol, and we are going to launch, and Gulu University here in Africa. But we want really to pursue the academy which accepts all knowledges. And knowledges is not a word accepted in English, but we are forcing it there, and I believe it will be accepted. When you type knowledges, it will reject. But knowledges is what we want, so that we don't have only West European epistemology. We call what is epistemic justice. Epistemic justice is a justice system, or epistemic democracy is acceptance. And this acceptance includes even acceptance of our spiritual ways. Our spiritual ways, our way of worship, which sometimes we mix with medicinal therapeutics and all those kind of things. So I really wish you a very successful research in the study that we have chosen. We will always give you guidance as much as we can. And with that, of course, I would like to say we have launched these efforts, and let us continue. We see you as apostles. Let me use that word. Disciples in other countries. We will follow you up, and we should get used to talking funny language. Because first of all, they start by despising you. Those of us who have been pursuing this kind of scholarship, they despise you. Colleagues in the university despise you. In Makerere, I was not able to talk because they think I'm talking ancient, outdated, stupid things. Don't accept to be Catholics. Continue preaching it. Continue preaching it, continue talking it, and talking boldly without. The other people are the ones who are intellectually washed. Intellectually washed and dominated. Let us not accept that intellectual domination. That is why we are here to pursue African indigenous systems or indigenous systems. It is not only here, it is here in Africa, it is in Canada, it is in Australia. And what we termed as the excluded West. Excluded West. I believe even in America it is there. We have people who have been excluded. This population in America called the Indian population. They don't like being called Indians. The West Indians. Their knowledge has also been suppressed. And yet it was working and sustaining their communities. I always have running battles with reverends. And when they despise people, they normally give me an opportunity to talk. I say, you reverend, before this Christian religion came, did you not get a community? And if you got a community, how was that community sustained? It was sustained by traditional medicine. Because if the medicine was not working, they should get us extinct. We were not extinct. When they came in the 18th century. But when did we start existing? We even don't know when. 1,000 years ago, Africans were there. The whites had their medicine, we had our medicine. But they got us alive. Now they cannot begin to tell us that the medicine we were using to survive are bad ones. Let me leave you with that kind of thinking, and wish you all the best.
Gender sensitivity.
I think they will just calm down.
A photo. Oh, these are for Nigerians. Make sure I'm in the photo.
Just be straight.